Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is a water nymph look I created, and if you're interested to see the rest, then just keep on watching. First, I'm gonna start with my base using my combination of sunscreen and my favorite moisturizer. This works well for me when I'm using colorful cream makeup, but you can also use a regular makeup primer if that works well for you. Next, I'm gonna apply an eyeshadow base on the top and bottom lids, and this is just gonna ensure that our eye makeup will stay put and will help avoid creasing. For the ears, apply some spirit gum around on each side. Don't forget that you need a spirit gum remover when doing this. After applying a layer of the spirit gum, lightly tap it on with your fingers until tacky. Then carefully place the prosthetic against your skin, making sure that you apply just the right amount of pressure. If you have some hair around that area, you can apply petroleum jelly first for easy prosthetic removal later on. I'm brushing my brows upwards, making sure they lay flat as much as possible. Then I'm gonna take a non-toxic glue stick using makeup spatula. It may look purple at first, but it dries clear. I'm just pressing that in so I can have a flat surface for my makeup because I'm gonna draw over them later. Just remove the excess with a wet washcloth. While the glue stick is drying, I'm gonna apply some lip treatment on my lips so I don't have to deal with the chapped skin when I do my lip makeup near the end. Here I'm just applying a translucent loose powder over my brows, making sure that the glue is sealed before I apply my concealer. Now to the concealer. I'm applying a very light shade on the center of my face so I can have a bright base for the other colors. You may use a full coverage foundation, but I suggest not to use a stark white color as it would be harder to make it look like human skin. If you have very light paper-like skin, then you may use white. Otherwise, just use your regular concealer or foundation shade as a base. Just continue to apply that shade on your neck and chest while blurring out the edges. While taking a blue cream makeup, I'm gonna apply that on the edges of my forehead and some parts of my ears. I achieved this shade of blue by mixing primary blue and a bit of teal color. I continue to apply that around my mouth, under my cheekbones, along my jawline, and everywhere else that I normally contour my face, while blurring them out with a dry blending sponge. By adding a little bit of black into the previous shade, I'm creating this curved shape on my forehead with the tips ending just right above where my brows usually start. By using a small brush, I'm intensifying the contours near my temples using the same shade of makeup and also extending into the lobes of my prosthetic ears. And to soften the look, I'm just blurring everything out with the blending sponge. Next, take a light pink cream makeup and just apply that onto the apples of your cheeks and extend that to your temples. Here, I'm also applying that on my nose, forehead, and chin. Just continue to blend and blur out the edges using the blending sponge. I achieved this pink shade by mixing 2 parts coral, 1 part fuchsia, and a little bit of white. Using the same color mixture, I just added in more of the fuchsia to achieve this brighter pink color. And I'm just applying that on the tip of my nose, on the inner edges of the curves on my forehead, and the lobes of my ears. Using a water-based blue paint, I'm just drawing my eyebrows and using a darker shade to line the outer curves on my forehead. I'm contouring my nose and the inner corner of my top lids with a blue eyeshadow. I also added some pink on my inner corners. Using a darker shade, I just apply that on my crease area and blending it out using a small blending brush while extending it into the sides. Apply a matte black eyeshadow on top of that while accentuating the outer corner. With a pink matte eyeshadow, I carefully apply that just below my faux brows to soften the eye look just a bit. Here I'm just adding some color on my lower lash line with some blue. Next is highlighting. To avoid looking flat, I use a shimmer highlighting powder on the high points of my face. These are my cheekbones, nose, cupid's bow, chin, and forehead. Take a white pencil or cream and apply that on your upper lids, and this is gonna be the base for our glitters. I'm lining my waterline with a white pencil, and this is just gonna brighten my eyes and make them look bigger. Here I'm just dabbing on some blue glitters, and this will help my eyes pop up. Next, I'm just making an exaggerated version of your everyday winged liner. I'm adding in some freckles using a liquid white eyeliner, but you may use a white face paint. I'm just curling my lashes and I'm applying white mascara. This gives my eyes a more mystical look. Here I'm just making waves on some parts of my face using a round paintbrush. And I'm also using a water-based paint on this one. Here I'm just contouring the tip of my nose with a dark pink water-based paint. Now it's time to apply more glitters. I'm using a mixture of fine and chunky cosmetic glitters, and I apply that pretty much all over my face. I'm now starting to contour and highlight my neck and chest using pretty much the same color combinations I use on my face, just to make everything match. I also add more of the wavy strokes along the side of my neck and just below the collarbone. To match the freckles on my face, I'm just dotting on more of the white liquid liner on my chest and shoulder areas. I'm now finally topping off the look with more glitters. For my lips, I just take a small brush and apply a berry liquid lip tint on the center and smash that out with my finger to create an ombre effect. Here I'm just adding shade just below my lower lip. I'll just stick on some little flat back pearls to add a little extra on my chest. Back to my eyes, I cut a false lash into pieces and adhere them right at the bottom of my lower lashes. I put on my blue wig and make a regular braid on each side. For me, the waves and the braids give an overall ethereal look. For my edges, I just take the same blue I used in the beginning to blend my hairline, and we're almost done. For the final touch, I'm gonna wear this DIY headband that at the center of my forehead. I'll be making a separate tutorial for that, and I hope you'll watch that too. And hey, this is the final look. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I'd really appreciate it if you share this video. If you like it, give it a big thumbs up, and if you don't, still give it a big thumbs up and hit subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you for watching. Bye.